Welcome to your Virgo horoscopes for the week. These are for the week of the 15th to the 22nd, July 2023. And we're going to end the week with the moon in your sign, as if having Mars in there wasn't enough, right? Well, of course, the moon is going to join Mars. And Mars is in, well, it's, a little bit of both, really, in an opposition, which is a challenge with Saturn, which is retrograde. So that is a pretty big challenge there. But we have a counterbalance there with as Mars moves into a trine with Jupiter. The moon just accentuates all this right there at the end of the month as you move into your sign on Friday. So let's look at this opposition between Mars and Saturn here for just a little bit. Saturn is retrograde. Now, Saturn is the planet of responsibility. So when it's retrograded back at us, we're either looking at, are we taking responsibility for our own crap or trying to give it to somebody else? Or are we holding on to somebody else's crap because they didn't want to hold on to it themselves and they tried to give it to us? Either way, not a good thing. So with Mars, which is focused on your support system, and Saturn, which is focused on those you love, in opposition with each other, this creates some challenges with somebody that is closest to you, somebody that's in your family, somebody that you're in very close proximity of a relationship with. This could be your spouse, could be your parents, siblings, children, etc., 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 which is always difficult. And Mars brings a very heavy, angry energy behind that. The moon moving into conjunction with Mars into this opposition just intensifies the anger within the situation, because I sort of interpret this type of situation to mean that there is somebody that you should be able to rely on that is absolutely unreliable right now. And rather than letting go of your, the word I'm looking for here, rather than letting go of your need for that person, you're just getting angrier and angrier and angrier because this person is not acting the way you want them to act, which is tough. Now, I know Virgos, I know a lot of Virgos. The word narcissist is associated with Virgos, not because every Virgo is a narcissist, but because Virgos do have a tendency to have a very high opinion of themselves, and that can be misconstrued as narcissism. But in this situation, the problem exists where you're spending too much time getting offended by how this person could dare to do this to you, and not enough time really understanding what this lesson is for you. And you're in this situation to learn a lesson just as much as they're in this situation to learn a lesson themselves. And we don't get to have any say over their lesson. We can only learn ours. That is always, of course, what makes it really, really annoying. Now, Mars's trine with Jupiter is actually very helpful. And again, the moon amplifies this on Friday. Mars is a tremendous amount of energy going towards Jupiter's expansion over your finances. So here's the thing. You don't want a problem as you're having with somebody else to interfere with your ability to make more money or to expand your bank account or any of those things. Okay. Again, we want to get out of, I was going to do this, but so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. This is about you and what you're willing to do. And so can do whatever they want. You make the choice whether they hold you back or you're, which is you holding you back, or you choose to move forward despite what so-and-so is going through. Now, as we hit Saturday, that moon continues to be in your sign and moves into another challenge as it moves into opposition with Neptune. Now, the moon now is focused on inner trauma. So we have some triggers coming up around that. In opposition with Neptune, Neptune is also retrograde and focused on your day-to-day schedule. Now, this is a classic. Your emotions can completely take over your whole day, or you can be in charge of your day, kind of a situation. So that's really how that goes is entirely up to you. And the moon's trine with Uranus is still focused on finances. So again, we're breaking these old mindsets up around money in order to grow our finances in a very different way than maybe we thought we could before, if that makes sense. We also have the moon in a trine. So I do believe this is a grand trine, actually, right at the end of the month. With Pluto, we're going to add Pluto to that grand trine also. Pluto is very much focused on home and influenced by two different signs right now because it's currently on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. Now you have the steadfastness of the Capricorn, but you have some fantastic, really, really humdinger out of the box ideas with Aquarius as well, which lines up perfectly with Uranus, being that Uranus is Aquarius's ruling planet. So the influences are very similar. Bottom line with this is you can make magic if you just get over your own crap and focus your energy on what's best for you and what you need to do to make your life work for you. And we get tripped up by other people's problems and other people's problems all the time. It happens. In some cases, there's nothing we can do about that. I get that. Sometimes we just have to be tripped up by them, but not always. And in many situations, there are parts of it that, yes, you can ignore, but there are parts of it that definitely don't have anything to do with you. You get to choose which way you're going to go with that. So, with all that being said, that's what I have for you guys this week. And if you love your horoscopes, do click the link below and send me a coffee. I would love that. You guys have a great week with that. Be bold, be brave. I have faith in you guys to be great. I will see you guys next week.